I'm burning up, I'm feeling up, free, forever plagued with this fire inside me. To live or up, to live or die blindly. It's empty, it's bluffing, defining the nothing. Interfering with the color fate is crawling out of you. And now find comfort in the smallest spaces I've sold out. I know I read, I hope I do not sit to write you different. It's different. Destroy my pain. Destroy my shame. Can't let my life go.
Her mom shouted the girl's name in a tearful voice.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, my little girl. I got distracted. I looked for you everywhere.
The girl seemed to get tearful at what her mom said, and her nose turned red. I think she's feeling less anxious about her busy mom not caring for her.
Thank you so much for taking care of my little girl.
The woman bowed to Red and me.
We just did what we had to do.
Red seemed a bit taken back, but soon laughed cheerfully.
Red, the warrior of justice, saved me.
The warrior of justice. Red's face turned bright at what the girl said.
I think it's just because he's never been genuinely treated as one before. He seemed so moved when his squirming lips made a smile. And thank you, too. I gave a small smile, and she smiled back. Mommy, I'm sorry.
No, Mommy's more sorry.
They both held on to each other and didn't let go for a while. Red and I happily watched the two. The warmth of a family. I felt the thing I've been missing for so long so clearly that I felt like I could almost touch it. This is so nice. Seeing their touching reunion, I really miss my parents. They will be doing well, right?
Da da da. And that was a beautiful moment, people. Seriously, I'm so happy.
I'm tired. The sun set already. Even on the bus back home, Red was constantly beaming. He must really like being called the warrior of justice.
Jiren, I want to help more people now.
Yeah, that's a nice thought. But you've already told me that 1,000 times in the bus.
Did I?
But still, I'm glad.
About what?
You looked so depressed lately. I don't think I've seen you this happy in a long time. Red laughed awkwardly and shrugged his shoulders. Oh, but you really impressed me earlier. The way you comforted her so well. It's not that easy to just go to someone and help them. I can't believe he went up to a crying girl and talked about the value of justice. That was a bit funny, but she believed him anyways. And she realized the love of her mom has towards her. Red didn't try to send the crying girl to the Lost Children's Center right away, but tried to talk to her. I never knew Red could be like that. And thanks to him, I gathered up my courage to give her my own advice. Red dropped his gaze embarrassingly at my words, and he said in a small voice,
Jiren, to be honest, I was a bit surprised earlier too.
Why?
When you talked to her about family.
Red seemed to think for a while and continued.
I remembered what you said before when we were still dolls. You were once upset that your parents didn't call and talk to us about them. But I never heard you complain to your parents when you talked to them on the phone. I only realized today after hearing that you told the little girl how you feel. I think you're such a good person.
Red gave me an honest smile. I felt my face go red at a sincere smile and compliment. Red tried to come closer to me, but he stopped for a while.
I'll make myself stronger so I can be a man who can protect you anywhere, anytime. You're a good person, so you have to be protected.
Red said in a determined voice. I felt thankful at his innocent kindness and smiled happily.
But you know...
Yeah?
Then you really don't have feelings for Tay?
Red asked in a faint voice. I have no idea why he's so curious of that. As I said, I don't like Tay in that way. Red seemed relieved by my definite answer and smiled. Seeing his comforting smile, I remembered the little girl who giggled while sitting on Red's neck. He looked far different from a warrior of justice on TV who defeats villains. But what if I tell him that I've never thought he was greater than how he was today? How would Red react? Would Red realize that he's awesome enough without hidden powers?
Oh, chapter ended. Sad face. And it just gets better from here, I hope. Come and save me! Oh! Okay. This is gonna be a heck of a time.
You are the one and only Red type. Aren't you curious what kind of owner you'll meet? You'll find out today.
Why? Why am I alone? Because you're special. That's why you're alone? That's what the doll maker said. I'm special. I'm more special than anyone else. But I don't want to be alone. The power of justice hidden within me. That's probably what makes me special, right? Then if I realize those powers, everyone will know who I am, right? Right?
I realized after I came back from the amusement park with Red that it wasn't just Red who thought that I had feelings for Tay. To say it again, I never liked Tay that way.
I've heard that so many times already. I do get hurt every time, you know. Poor Tay.
Of course I like Tay, but that's...
You're saying that your heart doesn't pound or feel something passionate burning inside of you when you see him, right?
I don't like the way you put it, but I guess that's right.
I already knew, since my honey didn't go on a date with him and went with that cherry boy. Yuri pointed at Red with his fork and said, Red's eyebrows flinched. Doesn't that mean that you're okay with going on a date with anyone? Commander, you just insulted me, right? Oh, poor Red. Red was quick to notice for some reason. Master, if you go on a date with me, I'll give you the cookies I hid in the top shelf. Don't try to bribe me, Eon. It probably would have worked. It probably would have worked if it was muffins, but nope. No, Eon, you can just have those. Poor Lance. Finally, after Lance let out a sigh, the hectic atmosphere calmed down.
Anyways, I'm glad everything's cleared up.
Diary time.
Today, I went to the amusement park with Red. I was riding the merry-go-round for my childhood memories when I suddenly heard a strange voice and got a headache. I fainted for a while and ended up worrying Red. I'm fine now, but I've been going through similar things these days. God, should I take some vitamin pills or something?
Vitamin pills. Yeah, that's not gonna help you.
I can't believe Red thought that I had feelings for Tay. He came back to normal as soon as I said things straight. We saw a lost girl crying out loud, and we tried our best to comfort her. Red gave her a piggyback ride, and he felt so trustworthy then. The things I told the little girl were actually things about my childhood. Why was I never more honest to my parents? It's a bit embarrassing, but should I call them first tonight?
Anyways, I'm glad everything's cleared up. Phone! Nothing.
I was going to school with Red, as always. Red said he's guarding me, but I feel like I'm just walking a huge dog.
Oh, come on. You know, I had an amazing dream last night. Really, Red? 'Cause I had an amazing dream about you, too! Oh, God. What a fucking coincidence.
What was it?
The hero was kidnapped by a mean doll, and I rescued you using my special power. You mean that mysterious doll who's obsessed with her even more or some shit that fucks up her memories that's been going around mysteriously talking with a voice? That doll? But the weird thing is, I don't remember what that special power was. It's definitely something. You wanna know what it is, Red? It's called love. Red frowned seriously and tried to remember. And loyalty.
Special power. Well, since the dolls have become humans, I guess there might be something like special powers.
I want to realize my powers quick and protect you better.
But does Red really have some sort of special power within him? I've been thinking of something for a while. Those special powers he talks about, aren't they just his delusions? I can't tell this to him when he's so serious about it. But on one side, I generally hope that what he says comes true. Good morning. I was about to say hi to Soy and Shinbi, but the class atmosphere was a bit odd. Did something happen? I can see the kids whispering here and there. Didn't you hear? What? About the ghost? What? I've never heard of this before. I heard some girls saw it yesterday evening, but it wasn't just her. A lot of people say they saw it. Besides, it was the